In this video, you will learn how to choose the proper flight type when inputting an order in the TFBO system. In this example, we'll use the Wilkes-McCue flight that is highlighted for 106 Charlie X-ray. You can see that it has a fuel order and it's an arriving flight. This is because we chose short stay when we originally input the order, and we put the departure first. We put in the fuel order, fuel on departure, which is the appropriate choice for this particular flight, but not for this leg of the flight. We have two options. We have pull out of storage and pull into storage. These are the two options that should be chosen for base clients or clients that are going to stay for an extended period of time and have multiple flights within that time period, such as Dillard's. I'll go ahead and insert a flight the proper way. Using a Wilkes-McCue airplane, we'll use 136 Juliet Delta. And we'll mimic the same flight for 106 Charlie X-ray. The proper selection would be pull out of storage, and you'll see that the expected arrival time is removed. The expected departure time, we'll go ahead and stick it in there as the 29th. And we'll just put in a time of 1700. Right here we could select that it's going out with 2 passengers. In this case it is. And this is obviously a corporate flight because this aircraft is owned by Wilkes-McCue, and we'll just assume that they are not chartering this plane out since they are not a Part 135 certificate holder. Let's go ahead and put in a fuel order with PRIST, because we know that 136 Juliet Delta takes PRIST. And we will choose, of course, on departure, because this is a pull out of storage, which is a departure flight. You can see right here that there is a fuel order for this particular departure. Now, let's say they're coming back on the same day. I'll go ahead and insert an arrival, and that choice would be pull into storage, because when they get back, they will be coming back into the hangar. And I'll go ahead and choose pull into storage, and you'll now notice that the departure expected departure time has been removed, and there's only an expected arrival time. And we'll choose 7:29 the same day, coming in at 10 p.m. Now let's just say this flight is coming in empty. So they took the attorneys or the associates to the destination, dropped them off, and now they're coming back empty, and this of course is the same, a corporate flight. On the arrival, they do not have a fuel order. So we'll go ahead and just leave this as no. We'll go ahead and choose Hangar 3 as their parking preference. And we're not going to put in any ramp services. We'll hit OK. If they had other options, you'd go ahead and use your familiar tabs, transportation, lodging, catering, so on and so forth. But in this case, it's just an arrival, empty. So we'll hit OK. And you can see we have a complete flight, a departure, and an arrival. But in the fuel column, you can see that there is simply one fuel order that will not linger onto the arrival. And this is the way it should look. This also helps to tie in the invoices to the appropriate service order request. This is helpful for accounting. And this would avoid this situation where we have a flight that has an arrival with a fuel order attached to it. This method will be especially useful when dealing with companies like Dillard's, where they'll come in on a Monday, they know that they're leaving on Friday, but they're really not sure of how many flights they'll have in between. This will prevent confusion with the fueling orders. This is also very important for accounting. The question could be raised whether or not inputting the arrival and departure separately would create more opportunity for error. In fact, the system is designed to eliminate errors because you no longer have to manually write the order that you're putting into the computer onto the book and also onto the board in the back. The time that you're saving will allow you to ensure that the order is put in properly. Everyone is very familiar with the order entry process, and it shouldn't be a problem.